Assalamu alaikum. Hello, welcome back. We're still learning about Arabic alphabet and we are going to continue our journey. Today we are going to learn about letter Ra, حرف الراء. So far we have learned about many letters. حرف الألف, triplets, حرف الباء, تاء, ثاء, حرف الجيم, حاء, خاء, they were another triplet. And the last two letters we have learned were dal and dhal. Today we have another new twin. It's ra and zay. Ra and zay. We are going to learn about the first one, which is ra, today, inshallah. So as you can see, as usual, they are twins, so they have the same main shape. The only difference is that the second one, which is حرف al-zay, has a dot above it, okay? But حرف الراء has only the shape, nothing else. As you can see here, its shape, it's so beautiful, and it's one single shape. It has no dots, nothing at all. And as you can see, most of it is written below the line. So if this is the line, okay, you only write or draw a small percentage of it above the line, and most of it is below the line. Okay, it's called حرف الراء, letter ra. So as usual, the pronunciation will be ra. حرف الراء is close to the Spanish R. It's pronounced like ra. Ra is close to the Spanish R, not the English R. It's closer to the Spanish ra. Okay, the sound occurs when the tip of the tongue presses to the surface upper palate, as you can see here. So try to put your tongue touch the upper palate, the surface of the upper palate, and try to pronounce it. If you can pronounce the Spanish ra, so you can pronounce it ra, 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 حرف الراء, ra. Okay, so this is how to pronounce it. I think it's an easy letter. If you can practice the Spanish ra, you can definitely pronounce the Arabic one. Okay, how to read it with different harakat or tashkil? If you remember, we have three main harakat. Fatha, which is above the letter and it produces the a sound. Kasra, below the letter, it produces the e sound. And Dhamma, the little comma above the letter, and it produces the u sound. So when we find Fatha above the letter, it means it will be ra, ra. If it's Kasra below the letter, it's ri, ri. If it's Dhamma above the letter, it's ru, ru. Okay, so ra, ri, ru. Ra, ri, ru. Here we have some examples for different harakat. The first word is raml, raml. Okay, raml. The second one here with ri, it's rijl, rijl. Okay, rijl means leg. And the third one is rumman, rumman. Okay, so raml, rijl, rumman. Okay. How to write it isolated and connected? I believe it's a very easy letter to pronounce and to write as well. Okay, so if you can see here, most of it, as we said before, is below the line, and it's like you're trying to draw a circle, so half a circle. Okay, simply just like this. This is حرف الراء. So simple, okay, as if you're trying to draw an egg, a circle, anything, but just half of it or less than half of it. So as you can see here, most of it is below the letter, and only a short part of it, or a small part of it, is above the letter. So simply it's like this. Okay, imagine that you are trying to maybe draw a face, okay, and only the half of the lower part of the face that you are trying to draw, this is حرف الراء. So simple, okay, just like this. Okay, so simple. Most of it is below the line. This is حرف الراء. It has no dots, nothing at all. Okay, and connected. حرف الراء is one of the letters that are connected only to the letter before and never to the letter after, just like حرف الألف, if you remember. So that means if it's in the beginning of the word, it will not be connected to whatever letter after, it will not be connected to it. But if it's in the middle, so there is a letter before and there is a letter after, it will be connected to the letter before it, but never connected to the letter after. So the letter after it will be isolated or not connected to it. And if it's in the end, it will also be connected to the letter before. Okay, so let's imagine that there is حرف الباء, if you remember حرف الباء. If you remember, حرف الباء is the one that's like a boat. If it's after حرف الراء, if it's after letter ra, so it will not be connected to it. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, it has one dot below and they will not be connected. Here, if there is حرف الباء before it, it will be connected to it, but if it's after it, they will not be connected, so we will write ba as if it's isolated. And in the end, it's the same, like it will be connected to the letter before, but not to the letter after. Okay, so this is حرف الراء. It's like many other letters that has the same rule, never connected to the letter after, only to the letter before. Okay, so if it's connecting, if it's in the beginning, that means there is a letter after, it will not be connected to this letter after. So if we have ra here and we have, for example, letter ta, remember letter ta, the smiley face, 2 dots, okay, ta, 2 dots, it will not be connected to it. If it's in the middle, so there is a letter before, it will be connected to this letter. So if it's letter ta, and there is a letter after, if it's letter ba, so it will be connected to the ta because it's before it, but not to the ba because it's after it. If it's in the end, it will be like this. Let's imagine there is ba, there is ta, and in the end there is حرف الراء. It will be like this. Okay, as you can see, most of it is below the line. Okay, and if it's in the middle, we don't usually write even the upper part, we just write all of it below the line. Okay, so this is حرف الراء written in the beginning in the middle, and in the end. Okay? Let's practice our reading. Okay? So some words with حرف الراء in the beginning. Okay. So this one, we know it. It's حرف الراء. And this one, we have just mentioned it. It's the boat. Okay, one paddle in the water, so it's ba. What about the تشكيل, the حركات? Okay, this dash above, it means فتحة. And this one, like letter double W above the letter, it's شدة. It means the letter will be pronounced 2 times or doubled. So let's try to read it. This is ra, ra, and b. Rabb, rabb, rabb. Rabb means God in Arabic. Rabb means God in Arabic. Okay, Rabb. Let's try this one. We know the first 2 letters. The last letter is pronounced like letter S. Okay, so the last one is pronounced like letter S. The first one is ra with fatha, ra. Do you remember this one? Straight line with hamza above. This is alif. Okay, alif. And it had this circle above. What does the circle mean? The circle means it will have no tashkil, no a, no e, no o, no vowels. The circle means no vowels, okay? So let's try to read it, and as usual, the letter in the end of a word has no harakat, has no vowels as well. Okay, so ra, رأس 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 means a head. رأس means a head in Arabic. Okay, so head means رأس. Okay, some words in the middle. You should know all the 3 letters here. Okay, let's try to remember them. Here it's the boat again, but it's connected, so we removed the other part, and it has 1 dot below, so this is ba. 1 dot below is ba, and this is ra. As you can see, it's connected to ba, and the last one is dal. Do you remember it? Dal. Okay. Ba has fatha, ra has sukun, the circle, no vowels, and of course it's a word, a noun, so it has no vowels in the end. So bard, bard, bard. Bard means cold. Bard means cold in Arabic. Let's see the other word. Do you remember this one? Okay. The curve connected to a straight line, and it has no dot above, no dot below. This is ha. Ha. Okay. And it's connected to ra. As you can see, ra is connected to the letter before and not to the letter after. The letter after is the 1 dot below. This is the boat. This is ba. Okay, ha has fatha, ra has sukun, and it's a noun, so of course no vowels for ba. Let's try to read it. Harb, 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 harb. Harb means war. Harb means war. Okay. Let's see some words, some examples for ra in the end. You should know also the 3 letters here. the curve with a straight line, and it has one dot above, so this is kha, kha, and so this is kha. As you see, it's connected to the letter after it's one dot below, so this is ba. Both of them has fatha above, so it's kha, ba, r. Khabar, khabar, khabar. Khabar means news. Okay. The second one, also you should know all of the letters. Here we have the curve, the straight line with no dot above, no dot below, so again this is ha. Here it's twin, okay, it has one dot below, so this is jim, jim. Both of them has fatha above, so ha, jar, hajar, hajar. Hajar means a stone. Hajar, hajar. Okay. So this is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.